isa sa pinakamahirap na aspect is yung sabi niya na validation of love, na para mahalin ka, kailangan you need to live up to their expectations. Good evening. This is your host, Erwin, and this is Anonymous Pinoy Confessions Unplugged. Welcome na naman mga bossing sa panibagong episode ng APC Unplugged. Hopefully, na-enjoy nyo yung mga episodes. As I always say, I aim to be better, and maraming salamat sa mga patuloy na sumusuporta at nagbibigay ng feedback. And without further ado, talo na tayo sa kumpisal natin. Confession. Gifted child. Hi, I am High Honor. High Honor is not my real name, but it's their expectations. Ever since I was a kid, I was called the gifted child. Masaya ako dati kasi ang daming praises. Once nung grade 3, I was the only one in our classroom that passed with a medal. I was ecstatic, of course. But over time, I started pressuring myself. People started to have expectations of me, especially my family. I'm graduating after this school year, and ang goal ko is to graduate with the highest honor. Mahirap siya, pero kakayanin ko. Hindi para sa sarili ko, but to live up to everyone's expectations. To be valid enough to be loved by my family. But deep inside, I just want to be accepted by who I am. Not because of my smarts, but rather with my flaws. Ang hirap magkaroon ng validation of love, but I want to be loved unconditionally. I tell people that I wanted to be an architect because I like sketching and planning. My family wants me to be a doctor. I told them that if I were to become a doctor, I would be a neurosurgeon. They were happy, and a part of me wants to see them happy by having the job I don't want. In reality, I wanted to be someone who's a director, actor, or scriptwriter. I am secretly publishing a fiction story in Wattpad because at least there, I can write. I want to be a director because I love making scenarios that brings joy, hatred, numbness, and more to the viewers. And maybe the reason I want to act is because I have acted my entire life being the person I don't want to be. But what if I choose to open up to them? Will they accept me for who I am, or will they be disappointed? I don't want them to be disappointed in me, but if I do become the person I don't want to be, then I would be disappointing myself. Yun ang kumpisal. And sobrang bigat nitong confession na to kasi nakaka-relate ako because I know someone na nakasama ko before na humingi sa akin ng advice related to this. And I just wanna preface this by saying na this is a very tough situation kasi pwede kong sabihin dito, do what you love, do your passion, pero yung mga taong dumadaan sa bagay na to, hindi lahat merong option na talikuran yung family nila. Like for example dito, yung sender natin is gagraduate pa lang siya ng high school, and hindi niya pwedeng talikuran yung sinasabi sa kanya ng parents niya kasi how is he even gonna support himself? Pero I can really feel yung bigat, yung weight ng dinadala niya. Kasi I feel like para siyang taking time bomb dito na wala siyang choice kundi gawin yung nilagay sa balikat niyang pressure kasi nandun siya, nakatira siya sa parents niya, and as someone na dependent sa parents, you're living under their roof, so you gotta follow their rules, right? And napakahirap nun. And isa sa pinakamahirap na aspect is yung sabi niya na validation of love, na para mahalin ka, kailangan you need to live up to their expectations. I feel you, sender. I want to send hugs with you first and foremost. Gusto kong sabihin yan, and I definitely empathize with you. Napakahirap ng sitwasyon mo, and alam ko at least meron kang outlet na pinaglalabasan mo ng nararamdaman mo, like feelings mo, which is writing, and okay yun. Okay na okay yung ginagawa mo. I hope na maging daan yun para alam mo yun, hindi masira yung mental health mo. Alam kong at this point in time, sobrang apektado ng mental health mo. Pero also, gusto ko lang sabihin siguro na despite all the pressure na gusto nila ma-achieve mo yung highest honors, at the end of the day, yung awards, it will come and go. You can be the best today, but tomorrow, there will always be someone who will outdo your best. I just remember that. Someone told me that, and today you may be the best, pero bukas, there's always going to be someone who's gonna be better than you. And that's just normal. That's how life goes. And honestly, wala rin namang masama na mag-aim na the best, di ba? We put ourselves to the best standards kasi gusto natin ma-achieve yung potential natin. Kasi yun yung challenge na ilalagay natin. Pero if that challenge na nilalagay mo sa sarili mo is something just to live up to someone else's expectation, I think that's a completely different story. But kung sinasabi yun kasi you're just basically forced to do it. Parang sabi mo nga, validation of love. So gusto mong mahalin ka because of you, not because of your smarts, di ba? Sinabi mo yun, and sana kung sino man yung family mo na kahit isa lang sa kanila, hopefully, makam across itong confession mo and matrigger sa isip nila na I think mukhang kami to, yung ganon. And naisip ko lang, why don't you try to tell them na gusto mo maging architect? Kasi I feel like sa ganyang sitwasyon mo, parang lahat sila na nakapaligid sa'yo, close-minded, given na ine-expect nila na magiging neurosurgeon ka na. And napakahirap nun kasi just to think, becoming a neurosurgeon takes years, if not like a decade or so para maging neurosurgeon ka. And I honestly think you might be the finest neurosurgeon you can be, but at the end of the day, tatanungin kita, are you happy? Diba? Kasi yun yung kasi we only live one life and we are living this life to achieve our potential. Parang the way I see it is God gave us this life. Meron tayong vision na yung vision natin, nakikita natin yun na kahit sabihin mo sa iba, hindi nila makita yung vision mo kasi yung vision na yun is binigay sa'yo uniquely ni God kasi gusto niyang i-develop mo yung sarili mo para sa vision na nakikita mo sa sarili mo. I don't know kung nagbe-make sense yun, but yun And you see yourself as an architect, you see yourself as a director, a scriptwriter, an artist, and yung family mo, I don't think they would see that kasi vision mo yun, like I said. Yun yung vision na binigay sa'yo ni God. And no matter what happens, hindi yun maiintindihan ng iba. And hopefully, sana dumating yung point na magkaroon ka ng option na magawa yung gusto mo. And when the time comes na dumating yun, sana magawa mo. Kasi right now, I really do think na wala kang out ngayon except for, yung writing and everything. And sana maisip mo lang na you don't need to live up to everyone's expectations kasi the price you have to pay in order to please and to live up to everyone's expectation is a lifetime of regret. And I want to ask you, is that the price you want to pay? And like I said, you only live one life. We all live one life. And ito yung isang favorite quote ko na lagi kong binabalikan when I try to actually do all my passions, like lahat ng mga gusto kong gawin, lahat ng napupusuan ko, lahat ng nagpapasaya sa akin is we are all going to die. And then on our deathbed, meron daw iba't ibang ghost na pupunta sa harapan mo. So these are all different ghosts. For example, sa'yo, let's just say you became a neurosurgeon and on your deathbed, meron kang ghost number 1 na nakapaligid sa'yo. Si ghost number 1 is the version of you na scriptwriter sana. A second ghost, a version of you na director sana. A ghost 3, a version of you na architect sana. Ghost 4, a version of you na actor sana. And nai-imagine mo ba pag dumating yung araw na yun and you would say to yourself on your deathbed, that could have been me, but I did not choose to pursue that. Yun yung sinasabi kong lifetime of regret, na parang don't live a life of regret kasi I think if there's anything na pinakamasakit at the end ng life mo is yung meron kang sana, yung meron kang what if, 'di ba? So yun lang, kasi I think it's so hard for me to say na naiintindihan kita kasi I lived a life na my parents were open to what I wanted to do, na parang suportado nila ako na kung ano man ang gusto mo at napupusuan mo, by all means, we are gonna support you no matter what. Pero at the same time, nandun din yung pressure ng parents na okay, galingan mo palagi, ganyan, ganyan. Pero not to the point na kailangan laging ikaw yung highest. Kasi mahirap naman yun kasi numbers, awards, praises, numbers come and go, 'di ba? And once na mawala lahat yun, what are you left with? Nothing, 'di ba? So in the end, do something that really makes your heart joyful, 'di ba? And I would be honest with all of you guys, like personally, I am doing all this content stuff and not even getting paid. And some might think if they find out na parang the amount of effort that I have to put in, lahat ng proseso, kung paano ko gawin, yung makapag-upload lang ng isang video, takes so much time and hours. And then, I don't think people would even consider doing that kung sasabihin nila na, oh, wala naman palang bayad, then why do it? And my answer is, you would not understand. I have a vision and this thing makes me happy. And I would wanna end this by saying na I don't want to be on my deathbed and I would see all of the ghosts of all the could have beens na mga version ng sarili ko. Diba? So I wanted to always just put my heart out to everything that I do that I'm really passionate about. Kasi at the end of the day, it's not always about the money. You know what I mean? Like when we all die, we can't even bring money sa grave. Alam naman natin yan. Napaka simpleng bagay yun na alam nating lahat. So, yun lang. So, try not to please everyone kasi you will never, ever please everyone. No matter what, there's always someone na mag-hate sa'yo and they always have something bad to say about you. But even then, hindi naman tumitigil ang mundo. Umiikot pa rin ang mundo. Kahit na mag-hate sila sa'yo, kahit gusto ka nila, kahit bigyan ka nila ng applause, kahit ibuka nila, ang araw sisikat pa rin yan bukas and bababa rin yan and lalabas ang buwan. You know what I mean? Like, hindi titigil ang buhay. Tuloy-tuloy yan. So, to anyone more than kay sender, kung meron kayong ganitong dilemma, just do you. Diba? Do you. Because at the end of the day, you have one life and this is your life. Own it. Diba? Ikaw ang responsable sa sarili mong buhay. And yung mga taong maraming sinasabi na ganto, ganyan, they are basically just noise. Diba? Silence them, you know? Kasi mag-focus lang kayo sa goal nyo. No matter what, i-silence nyo lang yan. And no matter what, I know na magsasucceed kayo as long as gawin nyo lang yung vision na nakikita nyo sa sarili nyo. Yun lang. So, I hope, sender, you feel better, you feel good, and hopefully nakakatulong tong platform sa'yo na makapaglabas ka ng sama ng loob. I have nothing but best wishes para sa'yo and I hope na ma-encounter kita in the future na isa ka ng sikat na architect, well-known director, well-known scriptwriter, actor, or even writer kasi sinasabi mo nagsusulat ka. Yun yung hope ko na sana marinig ko one day na ikaw yung guy na nag-send ng confession and narinig mo to and then nabago mo yung perspective mo towards sa nangyayari sa'yo. I pray na maging okay ka. Yun lang. And again, guys, maraming salamat sa pag-tune in dito na naman sa isang episode ng APC Unplugged. This is your host, Erwin, and until next time, good night.